What's going to be the biggest challenge about stopping Air Force's offense on Saturday?
Just being disciplined, playing within the scheme and, trusting your teammates. Was
there any time spent before, in fall camp, kind of looking at this offense, given that it's kind of unique?
Yeah, we knew this was going to be one of the games we got to bring our best game. We have to have, tremendous focus throughout the whole week, and, we have to be disciplined. So, we touched on it a little bit in spring, touched on it a little bit in fall camp. But, it's here now, so, we're full focus on that right now.
Is it tough to change pace from, Cincinnati to Air Force to Purdue, and just the way that they all have a different, unique?
No, not really. Coach Brown, like I said, he sprinkled that some in the spring and sprinkled some of that in the fall camp. So it's nothing new to us, for real.
Devin, how much of a line do you have to walk? This defense is pressure, aggressive, and that offense is designed to take advantage of maybe if you're over-aggressive, if you're over-pressured.
Yeah.
And how much of a line is that to walk?
Like I said, you just have to be disciplined. You have to trust the scheme and trust your teammates. Just play within the scheme and, do your job.
How much of it is not trying to do more than what
it's
your job
hard.
is?
That's probably one of the biggest things we're going to have to focus on is not trying to do too much and, not trying to always make that play. Like I said, you got to trust your teammates.
To someone who's not familiar with Air Force's offense, how would you describe it to them?
It's a well-ran offense. They've been running that for how many years, so they know how to run it. They know when to run it, and they just know it. They know it down to the T, and they're going to run it to their best ability.
Obviously, that offense is tough for all three levels, but probably toughest on the linebacker group. How much, focus are you guys having? What are some of the keys Coach Brown is really telling you guys about to make sure that group is successful?
Just to trust the scheme. Play within the scheme and do your job only. Don't try to do the next man's job.
Have you talked to family?
Yeah. I talked to some of my cousins, my brothers back home. They're doing good right now. So, everything's clearing up, so it's straight.
What's the last week been like for you from that perspective?
I've been in a hurricane personally, but, I just prayed, pray my family stay safe.
Is it a distraction?
Not really. Like I said, I just prayed. This new guy was on my side.
But your house is okay and everything else done?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Have you guys, you're one of 12 guys from Florida on this team. Have you guys leaned on each other, for support as well?
Yeah, we talk to each other's families. We just ask them, how your family doing, where they at, where they're located, do they move anywhere? We just talk to each other, but with nothing too serious.
Do you feel like you've become sort of the tone setter on this defense? Obviously the guys up front are giving you time to do what you do, but the way you're hitting and the way you're flying around?
I guess you could say that. I'm more of an emotional guy when I get on the field, so setting the tone would be one of the things, I think I do well, but I just like getting my guys ready to play, and I just love competing.
What do you do to get them going?
I just keep it real with them. All the hard work we put in this summer, all the hard work we put in camp, and all the hours you put in that film room, why fall short?
Do you talk to them a lot? Pre-game, are you one of the vocal guys?
Yeah, I talk. I don't try to do too much talking. I speak here and there.
Obviously, it wasn't serious enough to keep you out for the whole game, but what was the injury there that kept you out when they scored the touchdown?
I just got hit low. I just got hit in my sternum, so I lost my breath.
Was it tough watching that on the scoreboard or from the sideline?
Yeah, it was tough, but he battled back.
Are you the fastest guy in defense?
Yeah.
Josh said it was him earlier.
No.
You dispute that?
No.
He didn't even list you as the second or third.
I know. He's lying.
How much are you linebackers paying attention to the passing part of Air Force's offense? Because it can catch you off guard a little bit.
Yeah, they're not going to pass the ball too many times. But if they do, we got something for them.
They do mix it up, though. It's not just offense.
Yeah,
they
mix it
different
up.
stuff. How much more difficult is it when you're trying to hone in on, that option, and then all of a sudden they're spreading out?
Just keep watching film, trying to pick up on tendencies, see what tendencies they have when they like to pass the ball or when they like to run the ball.